and Switzerland have signed a roadmap for the implementation of the Climate Change Protection Agreement. The deal was signed between the former president of the Swiss Confederation and current Swiss Minister for Environment, Traffic, Energy and Communications, Federal Councillor Simonetta Sommaruga, and her Guinean counterpart, Dr. Kweku Ifriye, the Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. Parliament is therefore expected to ratify the agreement to pave way for its fullest implementation in Ghana. If this is successfully implemented, at least issues related to climate change and environmental pollution could be promptly addressed. Between 80 and 100 dolphins and different types of fish were washed up dead on Ghana's coast, and no concrete reason has so far been given.
Something that scientists are also interested in at this point is there anoxia or low oxygen? We can also think about physical disturbances, such as the kind of techniques that some of our fishermen use in fishing.
Once you are not able to establish the cause of death of an animal, or in this case fish, it's not advisable for you to consume at all.
Eating a marine mammal itself is illegal. These are internationally protected organisms.
The dolphins were washed up on the coast of the Axim Beach and Accra in April this year, 2021.
So this is the exact place at the Osu Castle Beach where the dead fishes were spotted in Accra. Unfortunately, ignorant residents here at Osu stormed this particular premises to collect the dead fishes to consume, even though officially no communique or information has come out related to what might have caused the death of these fishes. Experts are affiliating it to climate change or pollution in the deep waters.
The way you see the miss my name, why I'm over good, son of the man. Let's walk a bit, come a casa, and walking my boy. Mohaba, and say, and my friend, I want to warm with what you are doing, don't you? But what will you be? That's what I'm going to do. One was the watching now, Bialy or Tony. You don't teach me what to tell what on the Macasacas. P. What to tell what change, what to tell. It's my friend and my bay and what to tell him. Obian, you are my friend, be one time. I was penable cooking at the coffee. I was buttons at the coffee at a ton. So when I was in the Daniel 40 bad, and I'm not going to do it. Wa call you 40 back. Nsani Empire boy in a year, but the mamma and I'm from baby.
Le one alaka BP show Benny, Queen Shonu, a Buakon or Momo, or not, the Shonu, Cafe, here come a thought at Abos and Momo or you are dying. Oh, honey, into a fine you. Jane, you first time in me. She packed on in Nagashi in to find you any egg. She knew what Momo died and where I wore about or Momo. What a person, or Momo, PSU. Yes. Only the can show you a present. You want your work a present. I'm a Morocco to Mowani, Nini, female.
We met the information minister and the fisheries minister in about 2 months ago. They came here to meet us about what you are saying, and we didn't see anything bad about the fishes which came to they were saying that anyone which have used that fish, I mean either selling it or whether you use it at home or whatever, and you feel something bad in your let's say your system, you can go to nearer hospital to at least to make a report. Since then we haven't seen anything. We've not heard anything about it, so we didn't see it as a bad fishing something or method or so it's okay.
And so far no one has complained.
No one has complained up to date.
So some people are also linking it to food poisoning or fish poisoning somewhere in the sea or in the water, and do you side with it?
In Sone Warhon, it came by season. And for at times, I did chair. So no better me hot, a better me cold. And so I'm say that very day, nsuo na system na nsuo no ebe share inam no that's the one who brought the fish. So it's not food poison or no, nothing.
So you are linking it to climate change.
Climate change, yeah, exactly. Climate change, yeah.
Switzerland is a global pioneer when it comes to climate change protection, setting a standard for international climate projects that respect both human rights and nature. In recent months, Switzerland has signed bilateral agreements with Ghana and Peru for carbon offsetting projects in these countries, and similar agreements are currently being prepared for other countries. Ahead of the signing of the roadmap, Federal Councillor Simonetta Sommaruga held discussions with the Minister for Energy, Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, Dr. Kweku Efriye, the Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, and a host of experts from both Ghana and Switzerland. Their discussions focused mainly on measures to implement Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. President Akufo-Addo, who later engaged Ms. Sommaruga at the Jubilee House, said Ghana is committed to championing the agreement. On her part, Madame Sommaruga gave the assurance that the private sector will be able to benefit from the carbon credit system laid out in the Swiss-Guinean bilateral agreement.
And we have concluded a very important agreement on climate protection. It was really a work of pioneers. We are leaders worldwide with such an agreement that we want to reduce the CO2 emissions in your country. Switzerland makes the investment and we can count the reductions on our side. So we have the investments in your country, and we can do more CO2 emission reductions in our country. We want to have that in a close cooperation with the private sector. So I know that for you, Mr. President, this is something very important, that it's not the state who has to do everything, but that you have also the inclusion of the private sector.
If this particular agreement is finalized and takes off successfully, issues about dead dolphins as well as fishes in the country could be addressed. But until then, residents at the Osu Castle Beach who consumed this particular fish or dolphins are still holding on their faith. My name is Kwejo Echampong, reporting from the Osu Castle Beach here in Accra.